Alrighty, so we've got my buddy Game Time and Prime Time on right now, and I'm working on the bookcases. You can see we've got the trim piece in the top up here. Eventually we'll put a crown molding all the way around, but now you look like it, or when you look at it, get the sawdust off here, it looks like it was meant to be there, like it's part of the design element. What I like is the way it bumps out, the way the fireplace bumps out. That to me, I just think it looks great. All we really have to do is we're gonna touch up the paint in some places on here where we had nails and stuff, and I've got to make the doors on it. But you can see we've already got the power working in the outlets and stuff in here, and it really changes the whole look of the room. So now I've got all the adjustable holes here, and I have a guide that actually lets these be in 1 inch increments, so it's great to have the hidden holes and stuff on there so we can change it depending on what we decide to put in there. Oops, not all the way down over here, am I? There we go. Shelf all the way down. There we go. So the shelves just sit on the brackets right in there. We've got them nice and snug in there. That looks good. Woo! You know, I'm sitting here looking at this as I'm cutting the pieces and stuff for this to fit. Again, I haven't caulked it yet, and that's where you can kind of see where the fireplace mantle goes down, but once you caulk it, it'll be more of an optical illusion. But here's where the difference of finishing this thing off. You can see up here where I've got the pieces that are wrapped around. Again, it's not caulked yet, and then when you look over here, and then you see this side without it, how different the two of them look. And once we go through and we put that small crown molding around, it's really going to stand tall. I think it's going to look, well, I know I always say it's going to look good because, well, I'm building it. I'm not going to say it's going to look butt ugly, but I would tell you if it was going to be butt ugly. This is one of the things I wish I had gotten out there done today, to have taken a look at it. These are our shutters that we made, and we went ahead and we painted them black. We were fortunate enough to be able to find actually the latches for them that are old ones as opposed to buying new ones. So I'm going to get finished with here, drilling in the holes. You can see where I've had to notch and make together the top piece that'll go in there. So this will end up going here like this, tacked on, and that will wrap around the other side pieces and fill it all in. It's never easy here. Well, it's about 11 o'clock at night, and we've caulked this. We've cleaned up around the area and stuff in here on this side. You can see the floors, how nice they look. I do have to make some more molding, or excuse me, clean some more of the 1x to go around to finish off the base molding and stuff in here. But man, this is beginning to look really good up in here. The built-ins, again, we've got it caulked in there. I've got another small TV here, so, you know, when you're using YouTube TV, you can have multiple ones watching games, but I'm beginning to love this. Now, this is crazy because I didn't actually plan this to work out this way, but if you look up here, the beam up there came out exactly the 3.5 inches from the cabinetry. I can't believe that it actually came up, because you can look at that. It's plumb right on, and check it out. The same over here. This is unreal that is actually that straight and that plumb to actually fit in there like that. But as we take a further look back here, you can see how that's looking. I can't believe how this space is beginning to come. You've got the ambient lighting. It worked. Again, these are things that worked out. I didn't necessarily plan it that way, but you can see how the lights, the recessed lights, are actually illuminating that pretty well right in there. So we don't really need any extra light. So we can start putting some nice things up on there to display. The shelves are adjustable. We could put a TV up underneath of there if we want to. Actually, I think that one might almost fit there as well. So it's going to give a lot of versatility to the space. We may end up building one more over there, but the difference will be is when we do, it'll be actually a desk. And so the top of it will actually slide into this and be able to rotate out, so that way you can actually have a desk set up. So definitely trying to make the most of all of the space. You can see over here where we're still doing work, we're painting. This is for the cabinets downstairs. There's only one down there, but we've got the drop cloth and stuff down there, so that way we don't mess up the floors, and we can keep on working. Oh, one other thing too. We did some other stuff in here as well. So I built the cubby that was in the space, and my wife was like, you know, I like leaving the closet door open. She's like, but I hate to see the cubby. Now this is the dresser that we refinished. I'm waiting for the hardware store to get the antique handles for me. But what I did was, and I need to get one more piece of wood. What I did was we moved the cubby over. I had to notch my shelf right there and cut off the curtain rod. But we still have a good bit of closet hole here. We won't have that many clothes down here that need to be hanging up. But now we've got all these nice baskets that fit into the cubbies that you can put socks and underwear and stuff like that in. So it's like drawers, as well as having the 2 extra shelves. You see my wife's got her shoes up in here, and then we've got the dresser in here. Small closet, but making the most of it. So that's another little thing that we did today to make this, you know, a little bit more homey feeling. And the bedroom, we've mounted the TV up there on the wall. We do have a humidifier because the moisture literally gets sucked into these bricks. And so the air, the humidity is right around 15 to 18%, and your skin is dry. So we got the humidifier here that gets it up to about, well, I've got it set up to like 50%. That's helping to keep extra air going. Of course, my wife is one of those ones that likes to have air moving. So this thing feels like an air conditioning because it's got the cool, moist air. It's like blowing. She's got the fan over there, and then it's a ceiling fan. Yeah, I sleep in a wind tunnel. But all in all, I think this is all beginning to come really, really nice. What I'm thinking, what I'd like to do is, I'd like to get one of the love seat convertibles, kind of like what we have downstairs. But instead of it having the, you know, the extension on it, just so it's a straight across one. One, it'd be nice to be able to sit here like that, but two, and then it becomes an extra bed if we have company to be able to stay right there too. So just some ideas we're going to run through, and we'll run up the flagpole and see if anybody salutes. Alrighty, that's about it. And I'm going to go through. Sorry. I'm going to go through and do my fireside chat. And go to bed. I've got to be in Charlottesville at 9 o'clock to pick up this door. And then, of course, tomorrow is game day. So I'll be live streaming from 1 o'clock till probably about 11:30. It's going to be a long, long day, so I definitely want to get some sleep. Appreciate you guys. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this house literally come back to life. It's been crazy, but I just feel good about it. Appreciate you. Bye.